Is it just me, or does body dysmorphia kind of just come along with being gay? Like, I can have a million people telling me that I look great and stuff, and I look in the mirror and it's like, ugh, like, I don't know what is the tea, honey.
I had someone actually say, if you lost a little bit more weight, I think we could go on a date.
Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a hammer. You don't really know you.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Dante, and I'm back at it again with another video. I want to appreciate you guys so much for the last video that I uploaded or whatever on, why do I feel like gay relationships just don't last. I got a lot of slack for the quality of the video, so we're gonna try to do everything on my phone until I get my equipment or whatever. But as you guys can see by the title, which I don't know what I'm gonna name it, but we're gonna be talking about body dysmorphia. Now, body dysmorphia is very common within the gay community, and after doing my research, the definition of body dysmorphia is a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time worrying about flaws within their appearance. And y'all, that's me all day. A lot of guys that see me or whatever, they just automatically think my body is nice, but sometimes I don't always feel like that. A lot of gay boys, a lot of gay men can relate to this topic. We're gonna watch some videos of just different gay men from different areas. I don't know if every guy up here is gay. I'm not gonna call them everybody's gay, but I just kind of want to just react to the videos, just everybody expressing, how they feel about dating in general, whatever, and having body dysmorphia.
I lost maybe 40, 50 pounds when I first came into the gay life because I thought I had to be this small person to get attention. But I had real bad eating habits. I wouldn't eat for days. It was crazy. But then I don't know, I just made a decision that I was gonna be myself. If whether it's big, small, whatever it is, I exercise a lot still, but I eat what I want. I don't care.
You look good.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Y'all, okay, so maybe it's just me, but I see a lot of praise on big men on Twitter.
How are you?
I'm good. Come on over here. I want you close to me and close to the line up here. If you will, please state your name.
David.
David, where you from?
I'm from Connecticut originally, but I live in Baltimore.
But for some reason, I don't really see it. I see guys praising them online, but in real life, it's different.
Clock that T.
At one point, I felt like I had to starve myself because I would get on Twitter, I would get on Instagram, each and every day, and just look at how these dudes were built, flat stomach, they had a really nice body, a big butt or whatever. And don't get me wrong, I've got those attributes, but at the same time, it makes you feel insecure when you don't look exactly how that person looks or whatever. So you try to make sure you work out every day and go to the gym every day or whatever. And as you guys can see, a lot of gay men, they're very particular when it comes to their look. A lot of us are. You can look at a straight guy, you can look at a gay guy at the age of 40, and you can tell a big difference just based on, just how that gay dude just take care of themselves and make sure they keep themselves up, as opposed to a heterosexual man. They really, I'm not gonna say they don't care, but most of them, they be too busy with working hard and providing for their family. They don't be having time for this shit.
Body dysmorphia within men. I feel like that's not a topic that's talked about enough. We talk about women who have body dysmorphia. We talk about the trans community who have body dysmorphia. However, men, we have it too. We go through stages in life where we hate the way we look. Right now, I'm having horrible body dysmorphia. I can't stand the way I look. I won't even look at myself in the mirror because I don't like the way I look. I won't buy new clothes. I don't leave out the house often and go do anything because I don't like the way the things fit on me. I honestly...
Y'all, I genuinely feel him on that.
Don't even want to, do the deed, because if I don't want to see myself with no clothes on, why would I want someone else to see me with no clothes on? And it sucks a lot because I want to be able to be on the beach with my shirt off and be comfortable in the skin I am, big belly or not. But for me personally, I don't feel cute, if I guess.
And shout outs to all the men that's that's on the heavier side, that's at a point where they're just accepting, they're just taking everything for what it is and going where they're celebrated. I'm gonna keep preaching that, man. If you feel like you too big, or you feel like you too this and you too that, first you gotta find confidence within yourself. make sure when you are losing weight and you getting yourself together, make sure you're doing it for you. Because if you're doing it for to get dudes and stuff like that, you're not going to be happy at the end. So just make sure that if you decide to lose the weight, you losing it for yourself. But back on the whole, like, you know, just being big and all that stuff, like, I see a lot of gay, openly gay men that's on the bigger side, that's not afraid to show some stomach, or that's not afraid to show, you know, a little titty or two or whatever. And I commend those men who do that. Like, shout outs to y'all.
That's the right word. I'm going to the gym like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. I'm eating better. You know, I don't eat as many sweets. I don't eat any sweets at all. I might have a Rice Krispie treat here and there, but I really don't eat any sweets. I'm eating more protein. I'm doing the things I need to do in order to get where I want to get to. But I'm at the age now where it's harder to get to that point where I want to get to as far as weight loss goals go. Now I'm sharing this being vulnerable. So over here was April 30th, and that was, you know, June 28th. I'm losing the inches, right? Like, I was looking like a busted bag of potatoes in the picture.
And see, y'all, some guys will praise this look. They probably would be like, "Oh, well, you know, you didn't look bad before or whatever." Like, it's been plenty of times where I'll post, like, you know, before and after pictures of my body, and it'll be a lot of dudes that's be like, "Oh, well, you look way better before or whatever." Like, won't nothing wrong with you. But again, y'all, it's a body dysmorphia. It also stems from a place where from what you see in the mirror, you hate how you look, but everybody else may not feel that way.
On the left, I don't know what was going on, who I thought I was, and how sexy I thought I was, but I did not like it at all. The June 28th picture, I'm feeling better about that look, but I still got that low hanging belly thing going on that is just driving me wild. And then I have my back love handles area, my flanks, which it seems impossible to get rid of. I swear to God, I feel like I was supposed to have a big old booty, and for some reason my body said, "Nah, G, I'm just gonna put this all in your lower back." But I'm saying all this to say that men who watching this, it's okay to not be comfortable in your body. It's okay to say that, hey, I don't feel comfortable looking like this. It's okay to be vulnerable about.
It's okay to feel that way about your body, but don't stay there too long. Like, eventually you do want to make sure you take care of yourself. And again, like I told y'all before, if it's something that you really want to do for yourself, lose the weight for you. Don't be losing weight for nobody else. I don't care what nobody say. If you just want to stay big and how you is or whatever, and you feel confident within your size and yourself, then by all means do just that.
There are a lot of big boys out here who carry their weight perfectly. They carry it exactly where it's supposed to be. But 9 times out of 10, they're about 5'9", 5'10", 6 foot, so it distributes well. I'm only 5'7" and a half, 5'8" in high tops. So for me, carrying weight like that, get somebody else to do it, because it's not proportioned well. And I start looking like an upside down candy apple. I just hope that this opens up a deeper conversation about men and their bodies, because we don't talk about it enough. And men, we should have the space where we're allowed to say, man, like, I don't like my body. I want to fix my body, without feeling like you're being judged by other people, especially by other men, and about the way our bodies look. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, it's hot in this car, and I need to go do my lunch.
Yeah, I agree with everything he said. Just, I don't know, man. Just this body dysmorphia stuff. I just really wanted to touch bases on it because I know I'm not the only one who feel this way.
I never wanted to feel was, I guess, someone's fetish. I'm a thicker person. That means I should be with someone who thinks thick is nice or wants to be with someone who's thick. I go back and forth where, like, all right, well, the body type appeals to a lot of people. Maybe I should be this body type. But at the same time, I wake up in the morning, I hate myself. So what should I do? And then I would go through the struggle of, like, dieting, weight loss, and, like, working out to get the body that I want. But then at the same time, like, I don't feel like I am the average, I guess, run-of-the-mill gay man that has a good body. There's just days I wake up, like, not liking who I see. Still. There came to a point where I stopped, like, putting our mirror in our bedroom. Because, like, I didn't want to walk by it. I hated the idea of like going clothes shopping because things didn't fit a certain way. What I mentioned before, being a fetish, like I don't want anyone to come up to me like, oh, I like this.
Y'all, so I can relate to that. I'm gonna fix this lighting because I feel the sun coming up, but I can relate to the whole fetish thing because my body type, I'm gonna show y'all my body. As y'all can see my body, like, you know, I feel good right now. I just worked out earlier today, you guys, but this is my body. This is my body or whatever. Now, some guys may see my body and be like, oh, Daquan, you look amazing. I wish I looked like that. But y'all, like, I'm trying to lose 50 pounds right now. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's so true. Like, I'm really trying to lose like 50 pounds right now because I feel like I'm the fattest fucking person on the world. Like, I just hate it, you know? But this is the reality of living with body dysmorphia, man. You know, everybody else may think you look amazing, but if you don't feel good, you're never going to be happy with, you know, with how you look or whatever. And, you know, I'm doing something about it. So I'm working out each and every day, but this body dysmorphia is kicking me in my ass.
So I want to talk about body images, styles, everything with the gay community. I have somewhat of a controversial opinion on it. But a lot of y'all just need to fucking stop crying. Yes, it is an issue. Body images, eating disorders, it's a whole big thing that's part of the gay community. It's tied to it. But I see all these people that complain because they are plus size and they think, oh, poor me, I'd be friends with all them, but I'm big. Or, oh, I'd hook up with the hot guys, but I'm big. Shut up. Like, some, sure. But I think what it comes down to is confidence.
Okay. You was losing me, but you caught me when you said confidence because I was going to cut him off, but I was trying to let him talk. But no, like I'm telling y'all, confidence go a long way. Again, confidence goes a long way. Like you have to love yourself, man. You really do. And I know motherfuckers say that so many times, but it's so true. Like you really just have to, make sure you put all of that love and energy and attention onto yourself before you try to, I guess, crave it from other people. Because when you do that, not everybody is not going to like how you look. It's people out here in the world that probably find me unattractive or find me fat, and that's okay. You have to be at a space where you have to be in a space where you be like, okay, look, I'm not for everybody, but I know I'm for somebody. And if you have that mindset, I promise you'll go far. And you wouldn't even really think twice about guys who reject you. Like, okay, you're not into me. Okay, on to the next or whatever. That's just how I feel about it. But having that confidence, man, it really takes you a long way. And it really helps with their mental health as well. But let's keep watching this video.
I'm a big boy. I don't have abs. I have a belly. I'm like 260. Big boy. I have gay friends that are hot with abs. I've hooked up with guys with abs all the time. But I didn't used to. I used to be mopey about my size and be like, oh, I'm so big, and try to hide like my belly or like stuff. No. Because it's not necessarily your size that people aren't attracted to. It's how you feel about it. If you are confident in a big boy, you're going to attract people. Because people are like, he's hot and he knows it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have abs to be hot. I know that's a lot.
Child, let me talk to y'all about something real quick. This very thing that I find so weird is when people talk about my weight because of how skinny I am. They tend to say things like, you're nothing but skin and bones, and try to be rude about it. But here's the thing that I don't get about that. And mind you, this be coming from the same people that still haven't lost their fucking weight that they gained ever since they graduated from high school 5 to 10 decades ago. These same bitches be waking up every fucking day without looking at themselves in a fucking mirror, but they can look at another bitch and talk about their body weight and how they look and all this other shit. But they forgot to look at themselves and how they fucking look. Not only in the outside, but in the inside. One thing that people do not know is that I have been this same size since high school. Nothing has changed about me. I have the same look, the same height. I have the same all of that. Even the personality that I have now, I had that since, high school.
As much as a bigger person may feel offensive when a person is constantly commenting on their size. I'm pretty sure the people that's skinnier or quote unquote scrawny, they'll feel the same exact way. Like, I look at myself in the mirror every single day. I know that I'm skinny. I know that I'm fat. You don't have to keep reminding me. You don't have to keep letting me know what you don't like about me. Like, you know, just say you're not interested and move on. But commenting on a person's weight, you know, consistently or whatever, or a skinny person just constantly hearing that they're skinny, or a fat person just constantly hearing that they're fat, it starts to get annoying, and it can fuck up somebody's mental health. And they can, you know, just don't get surprised if somebody blank on your ass because you keep commenting on that, you know, how they look or whatever. But I'm gonna keep listening to the video. Let's see what he's talking about.
Well, I just haven't brought it out yet because I had to grow into that. Every time I wake up in the morning, I always thank the Lord for waking me up to another day, to be able to go into the bathroom, look at myself in the mirror, knowing that I look good and I am okay. But for some of these bitches out here to be talking about my motherfucking weight, you bitches are mad because life is taking...
Okay, we're not going to finish that video, but y'all get the gist of it. He's irritated. Stop calling him skinny.
So it's Pride Month, which means that you're going to be seeing a lot of shirtless, ripped bodies. And that can be really hard, especially for queer men, because, you know, queer culture is just so... You know what I'm saying. I'm just here to remind you that every picture you see on Instagram is just a great combination of pose, lighting, and pumps. And when it comes to things that are in person, it's important to remember everybody's body is different. And like, obviously diet and exercise play a huge part, but a lot of it's just mostly genetics. And I'll be the first to admit that about myself. Everybody's body is just a body, and it doesn't need to fit any sort of standard in order for you to be able to feel good about yourself. Because bodies are just bodies. And you're probably like, oh, that's fucking easy for you to say. And it is, because when you get to a certain point after reaching fitness goal after fitness goal and you realize that you're still not happy with the way you look, it's not about the way you look at all. So go easy on yourself. Let yourself have a good time. Wear that fucking harness, regardless of what your body looks like. You do not need to wait to look a certain way to be happy about yourself when you can just start now. Because even when you do reach that goal, if you don't like this version of yourself, you're not gonna like that version of yourself. So start now.
Clock that T.
This video is coming to an end. I thank you guys so much for hanging out on me or whatever, just talking about another topic in the gay community channel. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show us some support. I really appreciate that. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you.